First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Green Bay Packers. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Young Wade Koo going to get this one going. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. Here's a first carry for their running back. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught at Savion Williams. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Green Bay first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's go now. Hiking 18. Let's go.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Packers.
Well, that's a heck of a 1-2 punch right there, and that's something that every offense stresses. The ability to be equally effective run and pass on any given snap. They follow up the successful pass play with a big explosive run.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots. Yep.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Now a 3rd and 2. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Here's 1st and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Number 36. Out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
the ground, it is the rookie from Oklahoma. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down. He'll drop the throw. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
First down and goal to go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. Now, the extra point. His kick is good, and the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Haskins now to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Colts first down.
Throwing now on first and 10. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. He's going to look for the home run ball. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield when they're able to force the incomplete pass.
So after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. That one's down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And third down coming up.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Pick up of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. He'll throw it left and has his running back to the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. It's a gain of 13, and it's first and goal.
This is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4. They'll look to throw again. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll begin here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They've got it 2nd down and 7.
Got it. Ready? Get it. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go.
They'll stick with him again.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and 6. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll keep the drive moving. He's got the first down. Up to the 45.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Let's go. Take go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the sideline. It is intercepted, but I don't think he was able to stay in bounds. And indeed, the officials concur. It is incomplete. Very nearly a turnover. Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws. And that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Quickly to the outside and complete. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Packers.
Packers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Ready? Viking 18. Go.
Handoff here, up the middle. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. They'll go with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, Green Bay. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Packers will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Sending it deep for Waddle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Colts will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's over the middle and intercepted.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get. Mike, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Mustang 19, Symphony. Cougar 19.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. He fires downfield for Pitts. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big gainer for Green Bay. An even 40 yards.
At the 34-yard line.
Now a give up the middle. Will be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
At the 26. 8 yards on the pickup.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have more power rate. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk down range. Don't get caught in the matrix. Got that touch my savior. Give it that touch of my savior.
Come on, set. 60 east, go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's going to pick up the first down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Well, we're on into the left side now. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
By the time the defensive backs had come downhill to get involved, we knew there was just no way he was going to get himself out of this. It just shows, Mike, how long he was flailing around back there, that by the time he actually went down, everyone was behind the line of scrimmage chasing him.
3rd and long. He'll look to throw. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. The Colts will signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So, Matt LaFleur will send out the field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Packers will cut the lead down to 4.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Back to throw. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 38 yards.
38 yards on the play. First down, Colts.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
It is 2nd and 6. Throwing now from the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. Packers going to use their final timeout now to talk things over before 3rd down. The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. This will be from 47 yards. Koo's kick is good. And the Colts will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Colts
on 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Went for a drive, blue lights lit up my brown eyes. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cuffed and stuffed me in the trunk. Next time I won't get so. Son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us there, 'cause I ain't done just yet. Had a load of fun on my parents' couch, tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Wild son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, dancing like Madden.